Okay, we're back. All right. Today we're gonna finish up LA Noire. At least I'm gonna try to, because we don't have that much. We don't have that much of the game left, so I'm gonna get that knocked out tonight. You know what? Not much of an intro, I know, but I'm just trying to get this done, man. Need to unmute my game audio. Alright, so last time we got through 3 cases on the arson desk. I forget how many there are, but I think we might have like 3 more, because I believe there's 6 on the arson desk. And then after we beat these 3 cases, it's the end of the game. So let's get right into it. Actually, I do have like the complete edition, so I've got a couple of DLC cases, so there might be a few more.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look
Yeah,
lovely,
we're playing
Princess.
as Jack.
You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Big
Please,
guy.
call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just moved my monitor back.
I just wanted to apologize
You
for...
don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
Are you sure it's not
It's
the fact
perfectly
that you just got like
understandable, mister.
the shit beat out of you the
Yeah.
other day?
I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess.
Also, guys, rate the shirt. What do we think? Funny cat. Look at him.
I like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
I had TikTok.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something
There's
about...
a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Why did he enunciate fell? Because he didn't get pushed down the stairs. He didn't get punched down the stairs. He got the crap beat out of him and thrown in the back of a car. And he said, "You think I got thrown down the stairs?" Why didn't he just say, "You think I got thrown down the stairs?" The way he delivered that line sounded weird.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Oh, by the way, I'm sipping on some water today again. Stay hydrated. This is my boss's apartment. Apartment Dose. These are some funky apartments.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Ooh.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Yeah.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
I'm gonna take a little peep around. Yeah, buddy. Take a little glancy glance, a little peep. You like Eddie Wason? Of course you do. Drinks for two, Curtis?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh, something. Yep, that's a horse bust. Busted for possession of horse.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Can it, Tubby?
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
It's really annoying. My phone's vibrating. Probably gonna pick that up on the mic. Oh.
How old are you, Princess?
16, Mr. sister.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
She's 12?
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Shut up.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
I find you to be
You're finished,
annoying.
Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Did she just walk out with nothing but a tie on? Is he dead? Oh no, he's a pervert. There's gotta be something in here. Okay, just like a box of cigars.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
What is it with you people? How can you live any better? You already have houses, cars, yachts.
I picked the wrong thing.
Greed and avarice are very powerful forces for change, Jack. Combine that with the city's desire for progress, and it's a very heady cocktail. You need to be a very special man to be able to resist that.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
I have no proof because the case just started. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses. I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
I think Gregory Peck's my perfect man. What on earth is that man doing?
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
Whoa. Something tells me I need to look at that still.
There's got to be more in these files.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm
He
no
wasn't.
gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempted one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it.
Can it, Tubby?
The Hall of Records is the place to start.
I saw a shiny thing.
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Is the chandelier still messed up? I can't look directly up to see it. Not even there anymore. Why am I getting phone calls? Land Registry Office. Okay.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Do I have to click the name of it? What? Okay, Why would I turn the page? I found it.
Courtney.
I already clicked his name.
For God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
Okay, Toots.
I believe that is in the wheelchair.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. The registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
What do I have to do math in a video game?
76988 divided by
90,000, yes.
I did it wrong. There's to divide. What was the number? Oh my god. 1876988. Okay.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Okay.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
The anticipation, I'm telling you.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle. You are in business.
You do this every day?
A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. You. It's you, guys. It's you, not me. Controller's being stupid again. Swear to God. It's not connecting. It's actually not connecting. Jesus.
Let's see what this site is worth to them. 1876988. Book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears. How long do you think you can hold out?
One shot, one kill, baby.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment
Sorry,
Fund?
I dropped a Sharpie lid because I'm messing with a
I was
Sharpie.
down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once.
That's debatable.
He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's gonna help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
Should have said
Why
say
was
it
it
ain't so it could be a
good
Weezer
one.
reference.
He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Fall Guy? Fall Guys? Free to play now. Oh, there it is. Jack Kelso, what do you want?
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you
would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
That phone's not plugged into anything. How does it work? He's gonna try to kill us.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready. How long do you think you can hold out?
I just got an achievement for shooting and killing 100 bad guys.
Keep on going.
I'm gonna find you.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
can see that. Oh, it just came in that door. It's this door. It's this door.
God damn!
God damn! I can see up his nose. Jesus. I didn't mean to do that. I was just staring at his nose.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
Equal rights, equal fights.
Shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Did you see how his hat just teleported on his head? Like in between cuts? That was funny. Based.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
Oh, I can't shoot her? I'll be taking that, thank you. No problem. Hey, buddy.
Asshole! Put the weapon down, now! That's it, out of ammo.
Wooden overcoats, what does that mean? Is it gonna pop up on my screen here in a minute? Because I don't know what it means. You know what? I don't think it is. I'll look at Steam later, see what it means.
Jack Kelso.
Put your hands up, clown.
That's
Jesus.
my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here?
I used the
I'm
door.
bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building. Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
I ain't reading all that.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe. That's a hell of a payroll.
Roy Earl. Twice he's on there. 3 times he's on there. I always knew he was fishy. Anything over here that I should be looking at? Newspaper. Newspaper time.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to
channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Light, has seen him. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped.
I feel that I have been
What do you think is
duped.
behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it was all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your
Uh-oh.
troubles are finally over. Let them go.
Did he just OD Courtney?
Drift away.
Is Courtney dead? Did he just kill Courtney?
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Ah, call me an ambulance already.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Pretty sure Aristotle said that.
Mercy.
Or Buddha.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad.
One or the other.
Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland?
Stick some scissors in the wound.
Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not
Stick some scissors in there.
He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name!
Yes, you do. It's
He
Leland.
worked as a bug sprayer.
Did you guys like the joke?
Goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
It's been dismantled the old-fashioned way. Nicholson electroplating. I'm pretty sure this is one of the DLC cases.
Jack, there's a statewide APB out on it.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Reports of an explosion.
My controller disconnected. Again.
Location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further.
The Japanese dropped an H-bomb on us.
Reports an explosion downtown. Remaining 88 cases reporting an explosion downtown. All units stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
This is a dead end.
All units, explosion location is somewhere in Wilshire. Car 14 Adam reports the address. Units stand by for further.
There's a rare vehicle in here. I have to get it. I have to get it, Rusty.
Sky, Cole. No screwing around. We need to be in the car when the call goes out over KGPL.
Yeah.
Car 11K, come in.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You little prick! Get that bastard, Cole!
Oh yeah, you go. Just doing my job. I'm sorry.
Commander will want us to see. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this. I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
This game's got crumble physics.
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear.
We're probably inhaling a ton of asbestos right now. I just
If it
realized.
was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? We're gonna afford one of those things.
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with it.
World's turned upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before.
My God.
Practice.
That maybe goes
Looks like all that's left.
Oh, played it a little
Try the laundry tag.
somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Guys, you're gonna want to see this.
Shielded the contents.
Cringe.
Let's see what we got in here.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. They used them in OCS.
H equals K.
First letter to the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself. Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Okay. H. Oh wait, no. Hold on. So, K. Wait, no. What am I doing? H. V. Oh, NV. Verm? Like vermin? K is right there. I was about to go all the way around. XSB. North Vermont Avenue.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue. Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name. Any ideas, Herschel?
Holy hand grenade.
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Herschel doesn't want to get canceled. Jump scare.
Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
That took me way longer than I was expecting it to. Guys, it's been like 2 full years since I've played this game all the way through. That's an arm, alright.
I doubt it.
You doubt that it's an arm? Either he was doubting it's an arm or doubting religion. Is this a coin? Coin at this hour.
This is going to help us.
A men's shoe. Partially unscathed.
Seems irrelevant.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
A men's boot, partially unscathed.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
I just got another achievement for something. They're just handing out achievements left and right in this game. Hold on, my friend just messaged me in like all caps. Huh? He said, "Hey, how was your dinner?" Some. Never mind. Oh my god. within the span of like 10 seconds. Dustin, if you're watching this, I need to know what you meant by that. What was he telling me to look at earlier?
You're falling behind, Herschel.
On my way.
Okay, never mind. I think I just have to call someone.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
This controller is going to be the death of me. If it keeps disconnecting, I'm going to scream.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
We'll need word. Has anyone accounted for him yet?
Not that I've heard, no. Look around you, kid. Do you like his chances?
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
So you hire a chemical whiz kid and his assistant without checking either one of them out?
Hindsight is a great thing, Detective. But I should have looked more closely at their references.
What?
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Does McClellan have any friends in town, Mr. Nicholson family, that we could talk to?
Well, he hadn't been in town long when we met, so no family. I don't think he had time for friends. He kept to his lab and his work.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Okay, we can take our car, I guess, if you're so opposed to it. There's actually a phone somewhere in here. I needed to call to get the address of Superior Laundry. Even though we've been there before, there was literally an entire case where we had to go to Superior Laundry to get the address of some guy.
Never the same, are
I know it's not in here, but like the phone only popped up while we were in here. Whatever.
singers and orchestras are heard here on KTI.
Let's roll.
All right.
The KCB Network presents National News from Washington.
In the nation's capital, railroad officials, screenwriters, and critics accompany Miss Anne Blythe of Hollywood as she goes aboard the George Washington for the first motion picture premiere on rail.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
Who knows, Rusty? Who knows?
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So where do you want to go?
Your mother's house, Rusty.
A fine gentleman playing in ballrooms across America.
I was walking down the street and I noticed him flying. What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Rude.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
Probably.
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks.
Well.
You're behind the wheel.
Angeles Mirror and the Los Angeles Inquisitor.
The Los Angeles. He just said Los Angeles. I'm out of water.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Where are you, Miss Okamoto? Oh, probably dead. Why did that actually scare me? Jesus.
Somebody turned the place over. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
You didn't see that. You didn't see me jump or anything.
Could be a class ring.
Class ring? Looking at him from like 1840 or something.
Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Figured by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
You could have just said not me. You didn't have to trauma dump.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank. You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. The department gives you one of those when you retire.
Tequila.
I don't think so.
So she was a day drinker. Probably. There's a phone here that we're probably going to end up having to use.
Looks like we have a match.
They were earrings.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight. Biggs, X525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over
I
there
totally
and check
know
it out.
exactly what they're talking
We're on
about. I'm so clueless. Alright, bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wait, no. Stairs are this way. Don't go through the door, Cole. Jesus.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Herschel, come on.
Phelps, I'm coming. $5 per month.
It's a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs! You're not still with the LAPD.
Great so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? What's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Let's go.
Good day, miss.
Hey, Hey, I don't bite. Come on. Let's roll.
Yeah, as
Oh,
soon as I'm
I just clipped into the ground.
That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing. This shit's over.
This is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few
Spruce
questions,
Goose.
Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon.
Spruce
kid.
Goose.
Fire away.
You know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
You're lying.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
Well, at the moment, both Akamoto and McClellan are missing. Do you still carry a gun?
Sure. I have a permit.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Did Hughes have a contract with Nicholson?
Hey, kid, lose the tone. Hughes has contracts with every plating shop in L.A.
We'd like to discuss these contracts with Mr. Hughes.
This kid's a riot, Biggs. See Howard Hughes? Harry Truman has to make an appointment to see Howard Hughes.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Want to take a look inside? And her.
Yeah, let's colonoscopize this plane. Let's go.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Don't you need coordinates or something for that thing, Cole? You're flying blind.
No, because what am I looking for? Well, I need coordinates, but I don't have coordinates. What am I supposed to be looking for? I can't move up or down past what I already have. I can only move left or right. Oh.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
What did that say? 2415. 2415, 75.
Degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
That's where I'm at.
76 degrees west.
76. I swear it said 75.
15 minutes north. Let's see what this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Tell a man that there are 400 billion stars in the universe. Tell him a bench has wet paint on it and has to touch it.
Valid.
Like Nape's office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
It's locked. Can you believe it? Oh, he's got a gun.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
It's just kind of suspicious that he's just got a gun laying out.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Right on. See if this office is unlocked yet. Actually, no, let's go up this ladder first. Oh, I thought I could fall off. I was about to say that'd be funny. Probably missing something here.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What's the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
He's probably done tinkering with that yet.
Oh, we've got to go all the way back. That's annoying.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German boy.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy for
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We're taking his car.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We're gonna look like ballers.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
What's that mean? This would never go all the way up to Hughes. Let a middleman deal with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
That guy's mean. I don't like him.
You're hurting me.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
I've been in this job 20 years.
Okay, I think I found everything in this photo. I didn't want to back out.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So if Tomoko had the goods on McClellan, too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
West. No.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Why did Carruthers come in and hide behind the desk? It seemed like you guys were trying to kill me with that one.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
I'll be taking my hat, thank you. No problem.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that depth. Beat her up so bad, I found him. Turned the table.
He's hiding from me.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA.
Need to find a phone. There was one over there. I feel like there's something I'm missing down here.
He in some kind of trouble?
Nope, done with that. Hold on. I just check the locations in my book.
I need to sit down. Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Nobody asked.
That's the creep. Walked out on his wife.
Shut up. I saw you earlier. You live next to the guy whose house got burned down. You're next. Come,
You know
Rusty.
the way. You can drive.
Oh.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up.
Hold on. Give me that sound cue one more time.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
He just bombed us. Well, at least he was courteous enough to bring our car with him. Those two guys just ran into each other and died. Extreme sports.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on base. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
Got him. That was easy.
Shoot on his target. Wish me luck.
I just threw that security guard right over us. He's turning right. I was cutting him. I got an achievement for doing that on my first try. Is that like a hard thing to do?
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Aim the tires. They're not running.
How long do you think you can hold on? He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Okay, they don't have guns in the back of their cars.
All time to run out of ammo.
the electric chair.
That was not excessive force, okay? Look.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, might just have made the case of the decade.
Spruce goose. One of 6 questions correct. Could have been better.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you, too.
Ew, why is it out of focus?
You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
I see a newspaper.
He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. And it's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
Shut up.
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou, he went through hell along with me, and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
That's a door. I think that's a paradox, because it's like you have to close a door to open a window.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped.
He's gonna try to kill her right now, isn't he?
Just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've
Hey,
always
Chuckle
so
Nuts.
enjoyed our conversation.
Bonk!
I can see your future, Elsa.
We don't have time for
Cole,
this.
the policeman, and Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate, grisly end.
Well.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven. Next line.
got to be one of these places.
Still hasn't washed his jacket. Like, got that gunshot, like,
The arsonist
checked.
is a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Don't mind me. Can't you see it says no parking, Jack?
That price is outrageous.
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Newspaper.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Okay, he did
Get
kill
away
Courtney.
from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Tell
Since
him,
when does a
Cole.
bagman work a case?
I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
Time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You tell him, Cole.
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Just shoot him.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'm looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going around.
Thanks, Herschel.
Motor oil. Or just oil. I don't know.
Help you?
I was just leaving.
Welcome to Nuclear.
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
You hear that? You hear what he said about you? No, he is kind of scrawny though. Probably getting blood all over the inside of your car.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Oh, buddy.
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Oop.
Take your time.
Newspaper.
I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
You killed him.
What?
Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
He thinks he's gonna kill Kelso. I have 12 newspapers. Yep, he's dead, alright. Yep. That's a lighter. I don't know why we needed to investigate it further.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Pretty sure Aristotle said that. This is that thing he hit Elsa with.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
He went thwack. She went boom on the ground.
Wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control. Good doctor has been marking this map. Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah.
How come?
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
Certainly is odd. Oh, what is this? Military grade morphine?
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Is there something I'm missing here? Steffens. Oh, there's an entire third page. Is there another page that I'm missing? No, okay. What? Oh my God.
Fontaine was having houses burned from Monroe.
I've already clicked this page. I don't know why I didn't, like, register. This is ridiculous.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of it.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we gonna prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Oh, buddy. It's the cue from all the World War II flashbacks. Kick the door in, Jack.
Guess nobody's home.
Yeah. Is there another newspaper here? Oh, flamethrower.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
That's bug spray. It's a lot of paper cranes. Somebody's obsessed. My God, a flathead screwdriver. He must be insane. It's one of those regulator valves. I thought I just crushed that box. I was going to try to crush the rest of them. Okay, just pliers.
Quite a flock you got here, kid. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them. A strange obsession. The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat. Oh my God, Myra. You poor backwards son of a bitch. Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note.
Pretty sure this is the last level.
The LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86
Last
Adam
mission.
is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle
I had
belonging
his face
to
at
Jack
the top.
Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. We'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
All units, Chief Morrow reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized. All units, suspect vehicle headed west on 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleet Line Navy Blue. Westbound on 5th Street. All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. Shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle. Described as a green Hudson Commodore. License 3 Sam 0102. Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units.
What? I was right behind him. Whatever.
All units, Chief Morrow reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized. All units, suspect vehicle headed west on 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleet Line Navy Blue. Westbound on 5th Street.
Jesus Christ. How many cops are these guys on?
I don't know, but I feel like one of us is going to get fired.
Northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th.
Oop, quick check. Look at these cars in like AliExpress or something. They're so tragic.
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516. Chief Morrow has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized to safely throw the suspect vehicle.
Got him.
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it? Got it. Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new groom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
unloaded super quick.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Nailed it. Got that guy. Oh, am I not supposed to go that way? I think I was supposed to go that way. He's really no good at this. You were saying? What is this? Bar rifle? Okay.
Throw out the gun.
I just want to run out of cover.
Keep on going, Jack.
That's it. Out of ammo.
I ain't shot at all with this thing. I'm blowing up.
The water's right.
I thought I'd be dead by now. Like, surely. Listen to that sizzle. Sounds like cheese.
you okay, princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war.
That's the name of the level.
God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa! Are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No. Don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path.
By burning down houses.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Vix will help. His ex is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
He's gonna cap him. He's gonna put one in the skull. Huh? Loving to get flashbanged in video games. So
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids!
Stop the goddamn screaming!
I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Jesus.
Everyone out of here now. Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Valid. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. You guys are gonna love it. This is my favorite part.
He was doing him a favor, Elsa.
Cole, up here! I'll get this grader hurt! The water's rising!
You're first.
Hand her up!
Get out of here! You're not Jack. I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack. Let me help.
What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
It's my favorite part. Watch this. He's dead.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop, wrongly accused, who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
I wouldn't say wrongly accused. He did cheat on his wife, but, you know, other than that,
the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine
just saying.
And the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe.
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A reformer who recognized the need to remove the odd bad apple from a department made up of good men.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued to fight the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
He doesn't know. DA doesn't know. Alright, that's the end of the game. Whew. 5 episodes. I think I've gotten like 22 hours on this game now. It was like 1 before I did the series, before I started streaming. Yeah. So I think I've spent a grand total of like 20 hours on just this series alone. Oh, buddy. Let's see if there's any, like, I don't know, freaking post-credit scene. What time is it? It's only 8:18. I've only been streaming like 2 hours. This is usually when I start the stream at 8 o'clock. Oh well, it's like 2 hours, you know, not bad. Watch this, I'm gonna go to Streamlabs to end the stream, and I'm gonna find out I've been muted the whole time. Hey, I didn't have to do a BRB this time. That's pretty good. So I didn't need to worry about, like, forgetting to unmute myself in the game. So, yeah. Like I said, I plan on doing the Red Dead series and God of War. So, be looking out for those. But I think this is the longest running series we've had so far, at 5 episodes, like I said earlier. Yeah, I've played this game a couple of times, so I don't have any, you know, any new thoughts on it. It's a good game, but I realize now how, like, dated the graphics are. Like, the face graphics were pretty good for this time, but when I was younger, I thought the face graphics were epic. But they've one-upped themselves in past years. So, you know. I just dropped something on my desk. I'm waiting to see. I'm gonna see if we can just skip these. I can't skip the credits. So hopefully there's something at the end of it. I don't think there is. I've played this game plenty of times. Alright, so that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Bye.